I guess for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carter, and you probably all don't know me, but I'm not happy. I fucked up my life. Things are rough right now, I know. And I know people are gonna say that it'll get better, but it's hard to believe that sometimes. I guess I don't know where to start, but I have to start somewhere. No one likes me. Everybody hates me. I've never had a girlfriend, but that's no one's problem. But I'm also not ready. I think I'm ready, but I'm just lonely. I guess, to start things off, I want to apologize to my parents. Specifically to my mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I fucked up in life. I'm sorry I couldn't see that you guys were trying to help me so much that I just I wouldn't do anything. I was immature. I've made mistakes. I don't know. But I guess this is... I should probably just get to the point of why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I'm unhappy. Because I have no one to talk to. I'm incredibly lonely. I have no one to talk to. Even though so many people tell me I can talk to them, I just don't. I just feel like no one wants to actually wants to hear about someone else's problems. I guess I feel like everyone would be better off if they didn't know me. I do so much for people. If you knew me when I was younger, or if you met me at all, you know that I care about everyone I meet. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like I annoy people. I feel people don't actually want me around. They just invite me to things because I just happen to be there, and they feel bad if they didn't say anything to me while I was there in that moment. I'm out of college. Not out of college. I got kicked out. I failed out of college. But now I'm getting my life together. Playtime's over. I know this is just a bunch of metaphors, me saying the same thing over and over again, but I guess I need to come to terms with what I've done. I need to get out of this bad situation I'm in that I recognize I'm in. And I need I've let people use me. I've done stupid things. Now, I'm not going to say exactly what those things are, because now's not the right time to be told. But I do want to say that I'm done playing around. I want to change my life for the better. I've been kicked out of school. I moved across the country with people who hate me. And it's taken me way too long to realize that I need to work on myself. I'm unhealthy. I'm fat. If it's not obvious. I'm fucking fat. No one likes me. The way I describe it is I'm a fucking sim character that you put on random. Nothing in me makes sense. Nothing actually goes together. Everything clashes. But that's just me. And I have to learn to accept that. I've been bullied my whole life by people who felt I was an easy target because I was always the bigger kid. And secretly, and no, I didn't like it. But I would never tell anyone because I felt it was the right thing to just stay silent, just take it, and then prove them wrong one day. But eventually, it all just started slipping away and it just became nothingness. I became an empty, hollow shell just walking around. I had the soundtrack to my soundtrack to life just playing in my earphones. I'd walk around, headphones in, and I wouldn't listen to anyone. That was my solution to the bullying. I would just drown them out with music. And the music would help. It would help me say the words that were too hard to put together. When I couldn't put my thoughts together, there was always music there to help fill in the gaps. But now, lately, I haven't been able to even put together a simple melody. I can't even pick up my guitar anymore. It's been sitting in this case for about 2 months. I used to play it every day. Every day I'd play, I'd enjoy myself, I'd find new music, I'd have friends to hang out with, but now I'm stuck and I need to go home. I need to go back to where I belong. My name is Carter. I'm 20 years old. I'm male. I don't know my sexual identity because I'm still a virgin. I've never had a relationship because no one would give me the time of day. No woman would give me the time of day. Everyone thinks just because I'm fat and weird that I don't deserve love, but I do. When I got to college, I found that there were still great people. People were great. I was friendly with everyone. Everyone was nice. I was happy until one night, until June 4th, when I decided to go to a party. I met this one person who I thought I could be great friends with. Turns out, she was just using me. She knew I had a car. She knew I had money. And she knew I would do anything for a woman. Even if there was no chance of us being together. Which I knew. And I was okay with. I still just wanted to be friends. But now, she's my roommate. And her and her boyfriend, neither of them care about me. Her boyfriend tricked me into driving both of them out to California just so that he could go home because he hated Florida so much. I'm not going to tell any names because I prefer to keep their identity secret. But it's time for me to leave them. I'm unhappy. They make me unhappy. They never have cared about how I felt. They tried. They pretended to be like, oh, it's okay, Carter. Carter, you got it all. You got it great. You and her fight all the time, but you always come back to each other because you're great friends. everyone likes you. You're friendly with everyone. But honestly, it's hard. It's hard being fat. So I've never had anywhere to fit in. And I thought that this school would be a great place. And it was. And I just met the wrong people. I hung out with the wrong people and I ended up in a bad situation. But now is the time to change that around. I've reapplied for school. I'm working on a plan to move back to Florida. And but I'm leaving these people behind. I have to leave it where it is. My problem is I care too much about people, but I never take time to focus on myself. And it really shows. So starting today, starting this video, I'll post weekly updates on how I feel, on how I'm doing. So I guess this is just the first one. Also, I have no job. So I have literally, if I'm being honest, I feel so bad. I can't even leave my room. I mean, yeah, I can go to the bathroom, but that's just because it's directly across the hall. So I don't have to walk very far. But I just don't have the energy to leave. I don't have the energy to go anywhere. And it's really struggling. It's really hard. I'm struggling. But at least I have one friend out here. I got one friend. I got one good friend who I'm hoping when I do go back to Florida will come back with me. Because yet he came out here with us and he's unhappy too. But he's also he's also found his happiness out here. And I wouldn't want to take that away from him. So it would be up to him if he comes with me. So I guess this is a sort of diary, or journal, or whatever you want to call it. But this is just the first video of me talking to you. And thank you for listening. You know, as someone who always has to listen to other people's problems, someone who never gets to put a word in because I'm known as too stupid, too fat, I'm smelly, and no one wants me around. I don't know why people who you do everything for could be so cruel. If you're in a bad situation, I know how it feels to not be able to get out of it now. I know what it's like when you're stuck somewhere and you can't get out, and you feel like there's no other option for you. But I'm working, I'm getting better, and I'm finding my options, and I'm making my life right again. I don't know when I'm gonna post again, but I do know that I'm gonna keep this up because this is more for my mental health. No, I honestly don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. All I know is that I feel better having done this. thank you for listening. And if you want to see more of me, get the catch up, then subscribe and leave a comment if you feel this way too. Because I'm here to listen if you guys ever need to talk. I will honestly listen to you, and I will give you honest feedback if you need it. And we're all human. We need to help each other out. So, just do what makes you happy. You know I'm trying.